Hello YouTube and welcome to the Credit Boom channel. This is Angel and I come to you guys once a week to discuss everything related to credit education. It is my passion and goal to show and teach everyone how credit works. Guys, no schools, no universities have ever taught credit, so I'm taking that responsibility to share with you guys the struggles that I went through with my credit so you don't have to. Guys, please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that like button. This helps the channel grow and helps me to reach out to a greater audience. Guys, special note to you guys, man, as the creating of this video, we were at 105 subscribers. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome. Because of you guys, we reached that 100 subscriber threshold, and you know, I couldn't do it without you guys. So I very, very much appreciate it. You guys, I love you guys. You're awesome. Guys, so in today's video, we're going to talk about proven strategies to boost your credit score right away. Now, the proven strategies we're going to talk about is what I use to boost my credit score in the least amount of time possible. Guys, the first thing we need to understand is that you have the legal right to challenge anything on your credit report. And guys, knowing that fact, you have two options. You can either challenge it and dispute it yourself or hire someone to do it for you. Now, once you guys made the decision whether you're going to fix it yourself or hire someone to do it for you, my first strategy is to do a personal information change letter. And this is the first strategy, guys. This strategy is the most important one because it's critical at this stage, early in the game, whether you're doing your own credit repair or hiring someone to do this, is that we need to remove any data points associated to any negative collection or charge-off accounts on your credit report. What do I mean by data point, guys? Data points are addresses or former addresses that you've had on your credit report, prior employers, phone numbers. These are called data points, okay? So anything that's associated to those negative accounts, we have to remove it. So by doing this, we sent to the credit bureaus a personal information change letter to get this removed from our credit report before we challenge them, guys. And that's key, guys. Now, some of you might tell me, well, Angel, my current address has the negative remark on my credit report, and that's okay. So we're going to remove that one out of your credit report and keep the other ones on there. Again, guys, the goal here is to remove any data points that associates with those negative remarks. So when we challenge those accounts, the credit bureaus won't have the data points to attach them. Therefore, by not verifying those data points, they have to remove it from your credit report, guys. So that's strategy number one. Now, guys, strategy number two. Guys, strategy number two is we need to set up autopay. Guys, it's that important. Autopay is crucial. Most of my clients that have a score over 800 have all their accounts set up on autopay. I have my account set up on autopay. All my credit cards, my car payment, I have them set up on autopay. Because guys, we're human, you know, especially with me, I have multiple accounts. It's impossible for me to remember to pay every single account on time because in my case I have 31 accounts. So I set it up on autopay and I forget about it and I don't have to worry about it. And guys, why is this important? Because payment history, guys, is 35% of your credit score. If you have a score over 800 and you miss one payment, guys, that will drop your score 200 points. That is crazy. Okay, so make sure you're on autopay, and this is real simple, guys. Call your credit card companies. Hey, look, I'd like to set up my account on autopay, minimum amount dues, and guys, just forget. Remember now, the only thing you have to remember is make sure you keep a balance on your checking account, because when those autopays come in, they're going to be withdrawing. The last thing you want to have is be withdrawn on your checking account, and then you'll be adding additional fees, which can get expensive if not managed properly. Guys, I'm telling you, these strategies will boost your score right away. And not only that, my credit education platform, which is almost completed, by the way, will show you and teach you how to maintain your credit score over 800. So don't forget to click on the link below and click on the credit education platform, which is coming up soon. Be one of the first to subscribe, and once it becomes available, I will let you know so you can jump on the bus and get that going. And look, guys, I was at a 504. I'm at 8817, and my strategies will help you stay over at 800. All right. Now, strategy number 3. Guys, trade lines. You're going to have to add trade lines. Adding trade lines will add credit age to your credit report. So guys, let's say you're new to credit. Obviously, if you're new to credit, your credit age is going to be low. And the only way you're going to fix that is by time. As time goes by, your credit age becomes older. The more credit age you have, this counts for 15% of your credit score. So most of you guys going, well, Angel, there's nothing I can do. You know, I gotta wait. You know, especially if I just got credit 6 months ago, you know, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, I gotta wait a couple of years to get my credit age up, so 15% of my credit score can go up. Guys, by adding trade lines, you have just fast forward time based on the trade line credit age and limit. Guys, this is a loophole that can be done legally that the majority of people don't even know about it. So someone with great credit that is willing to share with you as an authorized user will automatically give you their history and their credit limit. Guys, as an authorized user, you automatically gain the individual's credit history and limit in a matter of 30 days. This is a loophole, guys. Adding trade lines will increase your credit age, in my opinion, the fastest way known possible, other than the alternative, which is just basically waiting and let time go by. Adding trade lines, the older the trade line is, the higher the credit limit is, the more your credit score will increase. 15%. Guys, don't add a trade line that's less than 24 months due to the new FICO 10 rule that came out recently, I think in the beginning of last year. They have the ability to go back 24 months. So if you add a trade line that's less than 24 months, it's not going to do you any good. Make sure it's 3 years of age and a $10,000 credit limit. Now, if you're looking for a specific credit card that you want to apply for, let's say Discover in this case, okay? Add a trade line to your credit report. Let it, pick Discover. Whoever you decide, authorized user or paying for a trade line to go on your credit report. If you want to apply for Discover, make sure you add a Discover trade line on there. This builds a relationship with Discover, so when you apply for Discover, they'll see you. Okay, he's got a Discover account already as an authorized user. He's been with 5 years, and he's got a $10,000 credit limit. You know what? Let's go ahead and give him one, and the odds of approval will change greatly. Being that you already have a history with them as an authorized user, that someone else added you on their credit report. Okay, guys, so let's discuss the next strategy I have in mind. Let's say you have revolving accounts on your credit report. Now, revolving accounts are lines of credit or credit cards. If this is all you have, you're going to need to get an installment account. You want to have a mixture of both. Now, guys, an installment account is a loan, for example, a car payment, okay? Anything that has a fixed payment on a monthly basis is considered an installment account. Mortgage is considered an installment account. Car payment is considered an installment account. A personal loan is considered as an installment account. These accounts are the same payment every month, okay? Revolving accounts, the payments every month change based on the balance owed. That's why they're called revolving. So you want to have a mixture of both. You want to have installments and revolvings. Guys, this counts for 10% of your credit score. Having a good mixture is another proven strategy to raise your credit scores right away. All right, guys, so let's talk about the next strategy. How to get multiple credit cards with 0 or 1 inquiry. Guys, this strategy took me years to figure out. I know which credit cards that we can do this with. Guys, I literally have 31 credit cards. Do you really think I have 31 inquiries right now? I don't. So let me mention some credit cards that I know that this strategy works great with. We have American Express. Okay, we can do this with American Express. You apply for multiple credit cards that they offer all at the same time with just one inquiry. Other banks that we can do this with is Discover Card. Okay, we can do this with Discover. We can also do this with Barclays. Multiple applications, one inquiry. And we have many more. All of these will be available to you once my credit education platform releases. You will gain access to that information and use all that to your advantage. Guys, don't forget to hit that link below. Once the education platform becomes available, you guys will be the first to know and gain access to it. All right, guys, my next strategy. Now, this only applies for those of you that are buying a car or a house. So when you go in a dealership to dealership because you're looking for a car, guys, this is crucial. Make sure you do this within a 10-day period. This is what's going to happen. You're going to go to these car dealerships. You're looking for a car that you want to buy or you're looking for. And every time you fill out an application, they pull a credit inquiry on you. Okay? You got to buy or do this within a 10-day period. If you go to dealership and you apply, you're going to get an inquiry. Now, every time you go to a different dealership, it's an additional inquiry. The key, guys, is if you do this within a 10-day period, it's only going to affect one inquiry in your credit score. Again, you do this within a 10-day period. If you go day 11 and you're still looking for a car, you're gonna get docked another inquiry. So, and it's gonna affect your credit score. So, guys, make sure when you're gonna buy a car, you do this within a 10-day period. Obviously, you will have multiple inquiries, but it's only gonna count for one because you're buying a car and you're going from dealership to dealership. So that's my other strategy that you can use to boost your score as soon as possible right away. Guys, my last and final strategy: never pay a collection or a charge-off. And this is why. You legally never signed a contract with that collection company that's trying to collect from you. Period. Let's say you had a Capital One card and you owed $5,000 and that account went to a charge-off or a collection, okay? At the end of the year, Capital One writes that off, okay? They do this by the end of their fiscal year for tax purposes. Now that's been written off, okay? So what happens is these collection companies, they come in and they buy that debt, okay, for pennies to the dollar. Normally 4 to 5 cents for every dollar you owed on that debt. So going back to this one as an example, Capital One $5,000 credit limit, this collection company paid $200 for a $5,000 debt that you owed Capital One. Now, knowing this fact puts you in a different position when dealing with these collection companies. So now, these collection companies, they bought this debt, and guess what starts happening now? You start getting harassed with phone calls, emails, letters, etc., etc. Okay? You never signed anything with them. Okay? So when they call you and they want to settle this debt, obviously they're going to picture, you owe $5,000. We want to negotiate this with you. Let's go ahead and bring this to half. Pay us $2,500 and we can settle this right now. Guys, they only paid $200 for it. So you don't have to, that's not a good deal for you. $2,500, that's not a good deal for you. Knowing that they paid only $200, so you can tell them in return, he goes, you know what? I don't have the money, okay? Honestly, I don't think it's mine, to be honest with you. But, you keep insisting, I don't know how you got my number. I never dealt with you. I never signed a contract with you. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that this account happens to be mine. According to you, it's what you're saying it is. I never signed anything with you. But let's go ahead and take this to a different level. I can't pay this $2,500, okay? But I can give you $300, okay? Are you willing to settle for $300, okay? Most of the time, they'll probably say, yeah, because they paid $200 for it. They're making a $100 profit, and they will agree with you. But now, this is the kicker, guys. Don't pay them anything until you get something in writing from them first, okay? He goes, look, I'm willing to, again, I don't think this account is mine, but just to stop, these phone calls, whatever, because you claim that it is, which I disagree with you, but I'll go ahead and pay you this $300, but you need to give me in writing that if I do pay you this, you're going to remove it from my credit report. That's the key, guys. That would be the only exception. Never admitting that it is yours. Okay, that's crucial because you didn't do anything with them. You didn't sign anything with them. You're just taking their word. And they have to give you something in writing stating that they will remove it from your credit report if you pay the amount that you guys negotiated with. Now, at the end, the only option is if you don't get this in writing, you have a paid collection on your credit report, which does nothing for you, stays on your credit report for 7 years as a derogatory information on your credit report, basically saying that you paid it. That's why I never pay for any charge-offs or collections, period. So the options is pay them, make sure you get a letter for deletion prior to paying them, or paying them and having a paid collection on your credit report, which resolves nothing for you. Do it smartly, do it the way that I recommend, and you'll remember this video. The choice is yours. Guys, I hope this information has helped you in any way. Again, my passion and goal is to show and teach you how credit works. No schools, no universities have ever taught it. Guys, I really appreciate you guys. Again, I'm so excited. We hit the 105 subscriber mark at the time of this video. Let's move it over to the next threshold. Let's see if we can get to 500 subscribers. Guys, I know we can do it with your help. Let me spread the knowledge on credit. Help me grow this channel. There's a lot of people out there that don't know how credit works. In my opinion, they will gain a lot of value with this video that I'm showing you guys today, and with the other videos that I've shown in the past, to help and improve their life and their livelihood by understanding credit. Again, guys, I love you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome. If you have any questions, please leave in the chat below. I will answer every question that you guys have. I was at 504. I'm at 817. I've documented my past history, and I want to share this with you guys. So, guys, I'm super excited. My credit education platform is coming out soon. I can't wait for you guys to have that. And if you have any questions, please don't feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I will respond to you. Guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Take care.